sometimes we look on data and we say, these businesses went belly up, they died in the process. But what happened was the entrepreneur may well have seen a better opportunity. It could be they started selling tires and then they added wheels to it on top of that. And all of a sudden, the wheels became a much hotter commodity with a higher profit margin. And they pivoted and changed the organization from tires to wheels and made a lot more money. That means the business didn't really go belly up. It changed and it shifted because the entrepreneur paid attention to an opportunity that was better and richer and maybe more in their area of interest as he went through. Opportunity is always out there. You got to pay attention to what the market's changing because people are always looking for the next best thing. Keep in mind that one quote, the aspect of the best selling product in 10 years hasn't been invented yet as you go through. That whole thing of adaptation, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, really provides a lot of opportunity. Here's some quotes. A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, and an optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty, says Winston Churchill. This quote from Thomas Edison: most people miss opportunity because it's dressed in overalls and looks like work. Frankly, that's true. A lot of people are afraid of rolling up their sleeves. I got short sleeves on today, though. But that being said, sometimes you roll up your sleeves and get to work. Our lives are defined by opportunities, even the ones that we miss as you go through. F. Scott Fitzgerald. You know, somebody once asked Warren Buffett if he had ever made any mistakes. He said, the mistakes I made the most were the aspect of not doing the things that I thought I should do in that moment, and I missed opportunities as you go through. Pay attention for opportunities. You walk down the street, you walk through a shopping center, you walk through some type of corporate park. There's opportunities sitting there, but you have to pause, you have to stop and think, saying, wow. And sometimes you need to get the opportunity canvas out and sit down and write the idea out and set it aside and think about it and let it go through. There's a lot of opportunities, but you have to pay attention on a regular basis to make certain you're taking advantage of them as you go through. The Entrepreneur Magazine, I have 4 actions that they wrote about Grant Cardone, and I want to share them with you because it's a big thing. Don't look for an industry, look for the opportunity, and sometimes the industry comes along with it as you go through. Number 1, look for opportunity. Before you see it, you have to be looking. Sometimes we get so busy, we're focusing on this over here, our head is down, and we're looking over here, but we don't look up. There's people out there that want things. If you're an entrepreneur and you're paying attention to what you really want to have in the process, you want to really make certain that you focus in, that you're paying attention to opportunity that's out there. There's a saying, you wouldn't see an opportunity if it hit you in the face. People say that because a lot of times it's true. We're so focused on this thing that we can't look up from it because we're so tied into it. If we just looked up, there's something even better over here. Entrepreneurs always look for opportunity as you go through. Richard Branson, I have to tell you, Richard Branson is one of the strangest folk heroes you can possibly have as an entrepreneur. He's got over 400 different companies. His 6th grade teacher diagnosed him with dyslexia. In other words, he saw all the words backwards. And she said, Richard, either you're going to be a dropout in life or you're going to be one of the richest people in the world. By golly, she sure hit it on the head, didn't she? Richard Branson overcame a disability. And not only that, he overcame it. He's a great sales pitcher when it comes down to his ideas. And he's a brilliant entrepreneur. And he made billions of dollars in the process by implementing his ideas as you go through. Richard Branson says, opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you miss them. Don't sleep in. Okay. If you put yourself in the right mindset to spot opportunities, there's always more to follow. Richard Branson clearly has his mindset as an entrepreneur. 2, be willing to read and research. You won't find opportunity without knowledge. Sometimes something's coming out. There's a grant coming out over here. Oh, the clean energy. There's $131 trillion in the Paris Accord for green energy. By the way, that is the right number. If these governments actually did what they say they're going to do, and by the way, they won't do that, but even if they do half of what they said, you're talking about over $60 trillion spent between now and 2050. There's a lot of money being tossed towards green energy. Pay attention to that opportunity for different aspects of helping make the earth a better place, which is a good cause all by itself. But now you talk about making a lot of money that makes it even a nicer cause, doesn't it? For an entrepreneur like you as you go through, read and research. You have to go for it. You have to leave where you're comfortable and reach out and go for it. It takes risk. And by the way, that risk is accompanied by raw terror and hope, all at the same time as you go through. You open a new business and your pulse beats and you're sitting down, you're worrying about the cash burn. And you're worried about it and everything else. And finally, you hit that magic point. You hit the magic point where the revenue and the expenses meet. And you go around, you look, I think I didn't lose any money this month. And then you get 10% above that, and then 20%. And all of a sudden, a light bulb hits inside your head thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to make a go of this. I'm going to survive. It is a wild ride of raw terror about the risk you've taken and the excitement of winning something and doing something really good and being successful. You have to go for it. Otherwise, you'll always wonder, what if? What if? What if? What if? And the question I'm asking is, why not? Make contacts. Everything you want, somebody else has it. There's a lot of people out there that are really smart. And a lot of them, if you ask them a question, they'll be happy to respond to you. So contacts equals contracts. How big is your power base? How big is your pipeline? Are you connected socially? Do you talk to people that are already entrepreneurs out there? They really are interested in helping others. A lot of people would give you a lot of advice and helping hand as you go through. Make contacts as you go through. The more people you know, the more opportunities will come your way. Successful network marketers make a lot of money because they prospect. Your next opportunity might be somebody that you don't even know yet. Go out and meet them as you go through the process. So what is your next opportunity that you need? Here's 4 essentials: looking for the opportunity, reading and researching, go for it, or making contacts as you go through. Those 4 things are essential for you to set your mindset for opportunities that are out there already waiting for you to sit down and reach them. And actually, that could be the area that you're going to be fabulously successful in. Take care.